So to top it off, now we're going through 3 o'clock traffic on the way back. But we started talking about how the reality of it is your interests really do, like, they shape your life.
Oh yeah.
Like, they will really, really sway your life experience. Like, let's be real. Like, if you value having a Hellcat, like, you're gonna think that's valuable. But, like, honestly, to me, I don't care that you have a Hellcat.
Yeah.
Most people don't care that you have a Hellcat. Nobody cares that you have 50,000 or 2 million Instagram people. Like,
yeah,
you're
like,
just a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this is, like, not new news, but it's just
everybody. We're quick to forget that, like, you know, there are people that, like, you know, even celebrities that, like soccer players. If I seen a soccer player, like, that might be, like, insane somewhere, to me, that's just, like, I don't even know that they...
Some dude from Europe with a funny talk.
Yeah, like, I might recognize, like, Ronaldo and Messi. Other than that, like, I wouldn't recognize any of those other soccer players.
Yeah.
And those are, like, people's lives in other areas, and even here in America, it's, like...
Yeah. Like, dog, if I saw one of the Cowboys, like, out at a bar, I wouldn't know who he is.
Yeah. Like...
It's just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but, like, you know, if I see a UFC fighter and, you know, I might be like, oh, hey, that's that one UFC fighter, but, like, dude next to me might not even know who it is.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, so, like,
might not care at all.
Really think about that, though, because that can work both to your, like, that can really work to your advantage, right? Because, I mean, in a lot of ways, that makes pretty much anything way more possible.
Yeah, it puts everything on, like, a level playing field.
Yeah, because
everything is.
It really is.
It is, but we're quick to forget because...
you get so hollowed into your own self-interest and your own, like, life.
Yeah.
You forget that.
Yeah, forget that everybody is human, just like you and I and him, and everybody's human. We all have the pretty much same capabilities.
Yeah. And it's just like... But really think about that in, like, make sure that your interests are actually in line with the life that you want, because they are changing who you are and they're shaping who you're going to become.
Yes.
Like, whether you like it or not, if all you do is sit there and, like, watch YouTube videos about people with fast cars and stuff, you're going to want a fast car. And then you're just going to, like, hole yourself into finding some way to only get XYZ fast car.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is, like, it really is a sandbox, bro. You just pick, but make sure that you pick which toys you want to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, in all honesty, dude, I'm really happy with my life. And it's like, it's a small life. But so is everyone else's. Don't, like, get fooled by that. Don't get fooled by, oh, XYZ, people knew who that guy is because he's got, you know, 15, 20,000 Instagram followers or whatever. It's like, dog, if you actually saw that dude at, like, the airport or whatever, you'd probably be like, God, who's this weirdo recording himself?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just, it's all, don't forget, bro, this is all framing. Everything behind a camera is framing. And it's cool what it can do, but at the end of the day, it's just like little ants, 2 of billions, dude. There are billions of people out there. And so, I don't know, it's a good thing to think about, right?
Yeah,
like,
because, you know, we look at, like, all these celebrities and people on Instagram, and they seem larger than life, but in reality, they are people just like everybody else.
Yeah.
That is the truth. I mean, they're not special. Like, most people think that, like most people aren't special. I beg to differ that no one's really special.
No one is special.
You're not, like you are just as capable of doing, you know, everything that everybody else is doing. Like, you just got to put the time and the effort and the work in.
Now, I do believe, though, that in certain things, some things line up in people's lives.
Yeah, I think we talked about this the other day. Everybody's kind of got their own ticket. The guy who's, you know, 5'5", his ticket's probably not going to be basketball. as opposed to the guy who's 6'4", 6'5",
and only thinks about playing basketball.
Yeah, even if the guy who's 5'5" loves basketball, that's just like. But the guy who's 5'5" could be a race car driver or a jockey. The guy who's 6'3", 6'4" can't do that. Yeah, so I mean.
Yeah, a lot of it is you do have to play off of what you have.
But you can't get caught up in looking at what other people have.
No, because if you just want the lifestyle, and it's lifestyle, bro, it's not really life. It's the lifestyle of some other dude, some famous basketball player, or whatever, bro. There's a million different ways to get that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's thousands and hundreds of thousands of ways to crack a nut. Now, I think, honestly, though, what separates the people that are able to get that level of lifestyle, like playing a sport or something, is they, honest to God, really, really like playing that sport.
Yeah.
Like,
whether they're making money or not, they went and they played this sport.
Doing it.
Yeah, that's what they do. And that's what.
Yeah.
It's like this. Like, I mean.
Paid or not, I want to do this.
Yeah. We go a long time. Like, almost. I haven't been paid in almost a year.
Yeah. Me too.
And
I got that one like little breakout chunk of money, and like,
but regardless, this is what we still do.
And you continuously reinvest in it.
Yeah,
and you just.
Anybody's capable of doing this, and anybody's capable of really doing anything. The only difference no one's special. The only thing that's different is people put in the work, and that's what separates.
Yeah, and then people that, like, honest to God, like, they probably don't even. Your basketball example is really good, dude, because, like, people that honestly don't even care about playing basketball, they'll, like, put this self-limiting belief on them that, oh yeah, well, this didn't line up for me, so then I'll just never be good at anything.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a stupid way to look at the world.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you look at it that way and then you, like, cloud your heart to it, bro, you're not going to find what your ticket was.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe the guy who's 6'5", you're looking at him saying, I don't know why he's not playing basketball. He could be great. He might be looking at you and saying, I don't know why you're not racing cars, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I would, like, but you got to find your own ticket, and everybody's got different ones, and some people's will align, like, ours kind of lined up. But, like, my ticket isn't playing basketball or driving cars or.
No, but it's like, even though, like, in my core being, bro, like, I just know that that's not what I was put on this earth to do. You know what I mean? There are people that honestly, truly know in their core that, like, all right, I was put on this earth to go be a firefighter. And it's like, go do that, bro. Like, do it, and do it all the way. Like, don't just think about. And there's ways to make money being a firefighter, bro. You could probably, like, make a course on a bunch of ways to pass your exams and all the weird sort of nuanced firefighter stuff that you've learned. Or make a podcast with, like, you and all your firefighter bros while you're waiting on calls. Like,
yeah, like, there's
a million different tickets out there, bro.
Especially with social media, you can really make money in YouTube. You can kind of make money doing anything now.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many opportunities out there now.
Like this dude, there's this dude, Stale Cracker from Louisiana, and he was a cop for forever.
Yeah.
And basically he started making these funny videos on the internet, and he really likes cooking. Like, he likes cooking, like, jambalaya and stuff.
Yeah.
And he just does that now.
Yeah.
He makes more money than he ever did as a cop. Like, the ticket is there for you. It's just about finding it and doing it. And
I think, the best way to honestly define that is just to get off, like, social media.
You gotta find who you are.
You gotta get out in the real world. You can't be playing video games all day. You can't be scrolling TikTok all day.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for your life. And if you're not ready to experience your life, then you ain't never gonna experience it. It's that simple, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's gotta get out there and do it and put the work in.
Yeah.
And that's really what it comes down to.
But, like, why build your character in GTA 5, bro, when you can build you?
Yeah.
It just takes longer.
Yeah, and it's harder. And but, at the end of the day, it's a lot more rewarding than GTA 5.
Yeah. But I think that's the thing with, like, so many dudes our age is, like, bro, that game, like, sucks the soul out of it.
It did for me for a long time.
because it's like achievement in a box, you know?
You get a dopamine rush from those achievements. I mean, it feels good.
Yeah.
But you got to break out of that and, find out what you like.
Or not, bro. Or continue being a super gooner and have all the self-limiting beliefs in the world and be a super gooner and sit there behind the sticks 14 hours a day.
And honestly, you can still make money behind the sticks.
Yeah, you can.
That's the crazy thing is I can say all this, but there are dudes like who make insane amounts of money playing video games.
Yes. Like, that could also be your ticket. Like,
yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, so I mean, you just got to find out what your ticket is, and everybody's got it, and I think they got multiples. I mean, I don't think there's like...
No, I don't think that you just get just one opportunity in your life.
Yeah, I mean, I've had multiple opportunities in my life to do things, to go far in certain things, but this isn't what it ended up being for me, but I chose.
Yeah, that's a good point, though, because, like, I've had multiple different things, like different offers and different angles and different stuff, but
yeah,
when you do pick something, you kind of gotta stick through it.
Yeah,
because if you fix that, if you quit, before you actually it materializes into anything, then like you can't go side to side to side to side to side. You'll never get anywhere.
Yeah.
That works maybe in corporate America where you can move every 2 years and stuff like that, and that'll somehow make you better at your career. I don't know. I never worked a corporate job. If that's your ticket, leave it in the comments, bro. You probably know. But yeah, bro, like maybe your ticket is going and being a corporate, bro.
Yeah, maybe you're good at being a C-suite, and that's what you're good at, or like there's a million things. There's so many opportunities. There's so many weird opportunities that just like, you can get into and, do. It doesn't just have to be a celebrity.
I met a dude that made like $400 million doing car washes.
Yeah, dude. Like there are people doing stuff like that, or like scaffolding.
Yeah, bro. Scaffolding's $1 billion industry.
Yeah. Like, it may not be, super sexy, I play football, but honestly, like...
Yeah, but the whole thing with the sports, like, the sports fantasy, bro, is you can do scaffolding for 70 years, Like, you play football for 10 years, everyone forgets who you are.
Yeah.
If they even really knew who you are to begin with.
Yeah.
Let's be real, bro.
But like we just talked about...
The only people that know who the football people are the people that go to the bar every weekend to go watch the football people.
Yeah, like if I saw a football player from the Cowboys walking around, I wouldn't know who they are. I just do not follow football.
Yeah.
It's
what you follow. So make sure you follow the right things for your life, because you will waste your life away following the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
And following what everyone else follows.
Yeah.
And it does mean that at times your life will look more unique than others.
Mm-hmm.
And you will probably not fit in with the pack. But
I don't we don't really fit in with the frat bro, let's go watch football.
Yeah.
And drink a bunch of beers, but I fit in with the guys at the fight gym.
Yeah.
You're going to find your own groups. And people that align with your interests and your beliefs.
That's only if you stick out being you long enough.
Yeah.
See, a lot of the frat bros, dude, they don't even really do that.
No.
They just shove all their self and their real life and their real potential and their ticket. They shove it all away inside to fit in with the rest of the frat bros. And for why? For why, bro? Because when you turn 22, all these dudes gonna be gone. They ain't really gonna help you out in corporate America. It's gonna be every man for himself.
Yeah,
that's just how it goes.
Yeah,
that's just how it goes. It's
the reality of it.
Yeah, and you just spent basically, honestly, the years that you could have been really, really figuring out who you are and trying to start something.
Yeah.
And now you've set yourself up behind.
Now you could be, later in life, and you just, maybe you do figure out who you are, but now you've got wife, kids, bills to pay, and it's a lot harder.
Don't mean your ticket's not there, it just means it'll be slower.
It'll be slower, it'll be harder,
And it might not be as big.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's super important to be who you are and, get off of, and get into real life young.
Yeah.
Get into real life young.
Yeah.
Because, you get a major advantage by figuring this out by 20 than you do at 30.
Yeah. And, dog, like, the other thing, too, is just being in the environment. You get to be on the scene for longer.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
People know who you are. People, like...
Yeah, just being in the scene
yeah.
is like a huge, huge deal. Because, I mean...
You can be 35 but not know what you're talking about. And it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Like... Now, that being said, I don't want to be so, like, stupidly sophomoric and be like, I know everything and I'll never have to, like, nah, bro, I don't really know jack about jack. Like, life experience-wise, I'm still 21, Like,
yeah.
I've got a good amount of experiences, but, I don't know what it's like to, like, lose a parent. I don't know what it's like to raise a kid, So, there is stuff there. But think about that. That could open up a whole other amount of opportunities for you to, if that is your situation, right, to, like, figure out an angle with that. It's all about, like, most of the stuff is just about angles, dude.
Yeah.
Like, finding an angle and then finding where you fit in that angle.
Yeah. But yeah, you gotta find your angle.
Yeah, you ain't never gonna find your angle if you're still worried about what the Cowboys do.
Yeah, dude, because you're finding their angles.
Yeah, you're just watching them find their angles.
Yeah, like, you gotta find your own angles.
I honest to God, bro, I do not know how more dudes are not depressed, like, watching that.
I don't get it either.
It's the most depressing thing, bro. It's like you're literally watching some dude live out his dreams, and you're just on a bar stool watching him.
Yeah,
it's like,
get out there. If like you really enjoy football that much, I mean,
go play, go find a rec league.
Yeah, like, or if like you really want to make money, start a sports commentary YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Or like that one dude who went to be a kicker for the Saints.
Yeah.
I mean, homie literally just he got on the Saints.
Yeah, he was driving a beer truck, dude.
Yeah.
And then he like
next thing you know, he's on the field with the.
Like, it really is possible, dude. It's not.
It's yeah. Or if you really enjoy football, like there's a million more things to do in football than just play.
Yeah, but like, how many people really enjoy football? It's not that many, bro. To actually really love the game like that, it's just not that many people. A lot of people like the game because it makes them cool. They like the status that comes with it, but they don't really like the game, bro. Like, I'm guilty of that. In high school, bro, I like the status of playing football. I did not really care about the game. And it's the kids that care about the game, bro, that they go far. The kids that cared enough to do the extra stuff and to go to the camps and to do all the stuff, those are the ones that go far.
Mm-hmm.
But I like hanging out with my friends, to be honest. Like, that was it. It was a social status thing. And so you can't want someone's lifestyle that wanted a completely different thing than you did.
Yeah.
Like, this guy wasn't just born some absolute freak of nature athlete. There are a few people that are like that. But, like, honestly,
you can really
the ones
work up to that.
You actually know, and a lot of the majority of the ones that really make it, though, are the ones that they held their grades together. They did the extra practices. They, like, literally lived it, eat it, sleep it, breathe it the entire way through. And they did it since they were probably in 6th grade or, sometimes from a peewee, right?
Yeah.
But that's your ticket, though. That's a ticket.
Yeah, it was their ticket. And wishing you were a football player, but then you're 20 and you're like, oh man, I wish I would have played football. Like,
you might as well just go to a JUCO and try and figure it out if you really care that much, bro. And if you don't care that much, don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, if you do not care to go to some BFE JUCO and try and thug it out, then don't do it. But there are it is really possible, and people don't talk about it, bro. There are like 25-year-olds playing on these D1 teams. Like, It's a real thing. You can trap it up like basically the fighter arc. Like, go from this, and from like 21 to 23, you can do this, and then from there you go to there, and then to there. Like,
yeah, but complaining that XYZ on the Buffalo Bills was playing since he was 5, but then you didn't get that chance. You know, luck of the draw, dude. I mean,
the truth is like everyone sees what they only see on these people's like Instagrams. Bro, the truth is, bro, that dude's wife might be cheating on him. She might be like hoeing around on him, bro. She might be spending all of his money. Like they see him, they think they want all this stuff, and it's like.
But also,
he alone all the time. His mom spent all his money.
Yeah. But also, you're looking at that guy's opportunities. You got to look at your own. I mean,
you have a lot more than you think.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, like most people have like, especially in this day and age, a plethora of good opportunities that they just do not take advantage of because they're much too busy looking at everybody else's good opportunities and telling themselves that if I had that, I would do this. You got to look within and figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like just don't complain because you weren't the guy who played sports from 5. You've got other opportunities in your life other than being a sports player.
Yeah, and the truth is, bro, like the hoes do not care.
No, yeah, they really don't.
The hoes do not care, bro. Like if that's your reasoning behind this, they do not care.
Yeah, because let's be straight up, a lot of reasoning behind what dudes do is for girls.
Yeah.
I mean, we're dudes.
It's like to procreate. The truth is, dog, is like, yeah, they do not care.
They really don't care about much. I mean, they don't really care that you got a fast car.
No. All that stuff is like cool in the beginning, but it gets you the wrong hose, or it gets you like.
Yeah, it gets you. It doesn't really get you the good hose, and the hose that it does get you are like
statistically, all these athletes, bro, they get divorced.
Yeah, a lot of these football players will end up with no money because they just blow it all, and divorced, bad marriages, and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, but by then 10 years is over and no one really cares.
Yeah, no one knows.
But no one cares about the dude that no one really cares, bro. No one cares.
Yeah,
and just be okay with that. And so the truth is, if no one cares, then you better be doing what you care about.
Yeah.
Like, you better be doing what you care about.
That's right.
Yeah, man. All right, well, we just made it back here, so let's just get on the website and go see or
figure out.
Take a little break here. Yeah. All right.
All right.
We'll go. Bye.